Okay, so to celebrate 300 subscribers and 200,000 views on Minds, I am uploading my first political commentary video. A while back I got bored and I drew this ideological map of US politics. It's a 2D graph. The y-axis represents authority at the top, liberty at the bottom, x-axis tradition on the right, progression on the left. Pretty basic. Before I get into the specifics, let's go over the ways in which this is oversimplified. The graph could have a third dimension, which would be social versus economic, but I'm ignoring that because that makes things too complicated. Uh, it's also an oversimplification to represent these ideologies as points. In reality, people can have a variety of differing beliefs while still identifying as the same ism, so to speak. I am reducing the most prominent political groups into points for the sake of simplicity. So let's go over the different groupings here. We have what I call the corporatist bloc in blue, the darker blue. That's basically just the government. We have the progressive bloc, also known as the far left, which is the sort of teal. And then we have the centrist bloc, which is the green, which is pretty much all the reasonable people. I'd say 75% plus of Americans fall into that bloc. And then on the fringes, you've got the alt-right, top right, you've got anarcho-capitalists, bottom right, and you've got anarchists at the bottom left. By the way, why do anarchists hang out with the progressive bloc? They should have very little in common, but somehow they still run together. I'm not sure how that works. So the red box in the middle, if you can see it, is centrism. In my opinion, only a centrist movement can maintain a stable government in our country. Anything outside the centrist bloc is too radical to function long term. Maybe other countries could have non-centrist governments with long-term stability, but the US probably cannot. Notice how the progressives are kind of close to the box, but not in it. This is really fucking with the neoliberals. They're being pulled towards the progressives because they want progressive votes, but in doing so, they're basically just alienating all of the other centrist groups. It's not going to work. It's a losing strategy. So what do you guys think of this? Is this graph useful? Is it too oversimplified? Do you disagree with my chosen placements for the ideologies? Did I miss any prominent ideologies in US politics? What do you think about my claims about centrism? Any and all feedback is appreciated. I would also love to see someone from another country use this same type of map to draw the most prevalent ideologies in their political system. Later.